Peace. This is Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Today's topic, revitalizing our internal system. And this is my wonderful mother who will be assisting me today. And this is take 2. We had some technical difficulties when we started. My mother, Carolyn, I'm very proud of. And learned a lot about the internal system and the internal body. So, if you're a parent, if you're a grandparent, and you've learned these things and you grew up around these things, please take time to share them with your child. In this fast-paced world that we live in, most things that we receive are processed. And even a lot of the things that claim to be organic are not organic. If you can find the organic ingredients, please, I implore you to get them. So, we're going to make a wonderful, revitalizing drink for our internal system. We're going to be using ginger, and we'll start with this ginger here, and you're just going to get it, and remember to cut away from the body, and you're just going to slice that down into pieces. I know you guys really can't see, but I'll show you how it was sliced, and the segments and the sections it was sliced in. Okay? So we'll just put that up there. All right, you got this nice ginger, and you can use as much or as little as you want. We're going to rinse this out because in the first one, we tested it. It was daggone delicious. Delicious. So we're going to put that in our bowl. We're going to use all that ginger there. That'll get your body and your system right. We're going to take an orange. You're going to get your vitamin C. A lot of people just like to use the inside of the orange. No, you want to use that. You want to use that rind. That's where the majority of that vitamin C will be found. And you can see, look at that. That's beautiful, and it's going to be delicious. We're going to drop that in there. We've got a beautiful apple, and we're just going to go ahead and slice that down. Again, you always want to use your fruit and vegetable skins. That's where the nutrients bases are mainly found. When you combine those with the inside of the fruit, then you're getting the complete total servings. I'd already peeled this banana, and we're just going to go ahead and break that up, throw that in there. We have some wonderful celery here. Nice. And cut that end off, and we're just going to go ahead, chop that on down. Very nice. Very nice. A lot of people have gotten used these days, because of money tightness and other things, running to processed foods. They are not cheaper. We spent very little, maybe under $30 on all this. We're going to use baby spinach. We're also going to use kale. You always want to try to use melanated fruits and vegetables, especially the darker greens. They're definitely going to provide that vitamin K and the iron and other things that we need to go into our body to help us. We're going to shake that up, and we're just going to grab a little handful of mixture. Go ahead and keep that. Next, we're going to use a little jalapeno. Again, if anyone out there has any allergies to any of the ingredients that I'm adding, just substitute with a different fruit or vegetable of your choosing, and that way it will be catered to your own personal system. What we are trying to do is move you away from the greasy stuff for today, the butters, the oils, the cooked foods, which this being a non-cooked food will definitely help you gain that lean body, that lean muscle mass, revitalizing and cleansing, there you go, Mom, revitalizing and cleansing your internal system. I often talk in my videos about the inner verse and the inner light, in working and building that. You can build this outer body, and as my mother flexed one more time on, you can work on the outer body, but it is so important to work on your internal organs. That's what allows you to live a long time. It's not being big and muscular and strong. And hey, And that's great. If you can lift 300-400 pounds, I used to do it myself. I used to bodybuild. I used to be that guy to squat 450. As you get older, you kind of want to step away from those things and start focusing on that internal system. And when you have your inner verse, your internal light working, as well as with your organs, the skin, the outside will have that glow from your internal spirit being correct and your internal organs being proper. That is what brings life longevity. If you are constantly eating 10 meals a day, flooding yourself with protein powders and all these other things, and all these different supplements, you have to remember, they're grainy, they stick around, and they get in the kidneys, in the liver. Even if you drink lots of water, all that creatine, all those things that you could actually be getting from the fruits and the vegetables, and you're taking it as a supplement. Remember, there is nothing that are in any store-bought supplements that you cannot find in nature. We're going to move on. So we're just going to go ahead and chop that up there. I like a jalapeno. It's up to your discretion how much you use. It's just for a little kick and a little flush. Last two things that we're going to add from HEB, berries and mango blend. This has strawberries, blueberries, mangoes, frías, arándanos, azules, and mangoes. Okay, same thing, just in Spanish. You add what you want. Again, if you have any allergies to any of these things, find something else, a different type of fruit to substitute with it. Oh, that's okay. Just make sure we get some of them blueberries in there. That's wonderful right there. We have the mangoes in there. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add peaches. They are from HEB. Again, you can go get it fresh. This is just what we did. They're already cold, so we don't have to add too much ice or anything. All right. Last but not least, we do want to add some of this ice. Let me get something to bust that up with.
Where's that? Here.
Just 1 second, people. And we done lost our tenderizer. Okay, we got it right here. Don't do like me and my brother did. After my father had gotten my mother a brand new table, we decided to have fun with one of these and use it on bread instead of ice. Definitely wasn't a pleasant day, but my mom's given me the opportunity to redeem myself and not ruin her stuff by allowing me to use it. Just breaking up this ice so we can get some white stuff in there. That's good. Use our scoop. You can already smell the fresh fruits and the vegetables. We're using the Bullet by Magic Bullet. If you wanted to make something larger, obviously you would use a large blender, food processor, or anything else like that. And we're just going to go reach in there and get us a handful of that in there. You know, get all down in there. Whatever you're left over with, hey, lucky you, you can make two. Obviously, again, we're using this Bullet. Not very huge. We want to make sure we get some of those strawberries in there as well. Okay, that's great. Last but not least, I like to top it off with a little juice, my favorite juice. To drink, we're just using HEB brand today, but I like this great cranberry. Yes, some juices are concentrated. Again, you could take cranberries of your own, you could juice them, and you could juice your grapes. This is just for timeliness factor. And then we're just going to go ahead and add some of that juice in there. And as you see, you can watch that just flow in there nicely. Loosen that up, melt down that ice. Oh man, I can tell already this is going to be delicious. And I'd like to thank my wonderful mother for coming and participating on this episode of Spiritual Lifting with V. Let us get your soul swole. One thing that I always like to say in my videos at the end, the children are what's most important. The adults, they're the future and the adults are the past. But by working with each other, helping each other, teaching each other, we can all be the future. And I just love this fact that she decided to allow me to have her come on here. All right, that looks wonderful.